So it's raining in the UK. We're just going to get into the Range Rover. Right, we're in the car and we're listening to my Node. Let's turn it up.
Had two horizontal. One of the keys.
We've also got my jumbo hotspot on the A band.
Neighbor put in the solar panels.
Actually, looking at it, it's my open spot. So look, we've also got the both on. So what we're going to do is show you the audio quality coming from my All-Star Node that I will show you. Raining quite badly here in the UK. It's May 2022. So you've been listening to the All-Star Node on the 52. Let's turn it up on the Bofung.
And so, but yeah, and I think if I remember correctly, are you using a 9700 for VHF UHF, which was the twin to the 7300 over?
We'll turn that down. So this has got pre-programmed channels, and it's my nodes and my local repeaters, and it works great. It's a Bofung 888S, and they're a tenner, £10, and they just work great. They've even got a torch. Let's see if we can get the torch on. There you go, one torch, and a LED light as well. Oh, it even flashes the torch. So I use them all the time, especially if I'm doing work around the garden and stuff. So let's have a listen to the 52. Now remember, the 52 is a £550 radio.
I mean, I have got some noise cancelling speakers, BHI noise cancelling speakers, which I use for HF. In fact, I'll be putting one of those in the car. I've got like a medium-sized one.
Right, we'll come out of that. That's on my open spot now, which is not far from here. So now let's turn up the 52.
That much. But yes, what was I going to say? Yeah, the High Sierra, I've actually...
It's interesting, isn't it? They're both very good. Now, what we can do with the 52, because we're on an All-Star Node, we can actually put a DTMF code in to change to a different room. And the way you would do that is when you're on HubNet, you can pre-program it, or you can type it in. Let's have a look now. So you go quick, go down to DTMF TX, direct input, and then you can turn the knob, and I'm doing it one-handed, and type the number or the star that you would do, and just go along, you know, and it'll TX it, and to TX, and you can even save them in the memory. It's a bit awkward one-handed. I'm trying to see where all my memories that deleted. So you can add them to memory. DTMF TX. Let me just remember how to add to memory a minute. So this is what the node looks like. Always sounds great. That's the control panel that you can have on your phone or on your PC. And it comes ready-made. This is from the UK by G7RPG. Comes like that. He programs everything for you, and away you go. It's TXing at the moment. So we've got the red LED, and there's all sorts of other kinds of nodes, but the basics are it's running Asterix, which is connected to the All-Star system, which looks like this, and you can register. If you create an account, then register, you can get your own All-Star number. Right, so you go to menu, go to sets, and then down to DTMF core and DTMF memory, and it's here where you add it in. DTMF memory. So you then hit the quick button, edit, and then we'll just type that in a second. So we've got that in there now. So now when we go back, go quick, DTMF, look, it's there. You can just go down to it and push it, and it just does it. I'm not going to do it over the top of the people that are talking, but so that's DTMF memory, which I do use. HubNet's one of my favourites. It's always busy and good people on there, very friendly. So we're in the car. We're just sussing out the aircon. I've noticed that this car, the air control sort of control panel doesn't show anywhere air conditioning. So as far as I can see, you just turn it down to 0 and push auto. And then when you push the Econ button, I think that turns off the actual air conditioning pump. You just get cold air. Otherwise, you can actually just select off and turn all this off. You know. But let me know if you use the control panel. I know you've got different things here for directing the flow. Obviously, heater seats, demisting the windows and the front and rear glass. It's interesting that they just didn't use the word AC. They have on newer models. Anyway, thanks for watching my channel. We're here playing radio. It's sat in the car. Both from AAA. Not looking forward to the dog walk today. Catch you on air, 7-3. M0FXP, so we're in the Land Rover again. This time we're going to plug in our OBS scanner. Why not? I've had this, I've hardly ever used it. So we're going to plug it in. I'll show you where it plugs in. So it plugs in under here. Not sure how well you can see that, but it's under there. It's pouring down with rain here in the UK, but we're doing some weights. I'm still out here doing some weights. We've got X6100 on a whip. It's not too bad. There is a bit of activity for my little whip. The cat's moaning. Right, let's plug the tuner in, the OBS in. Okay, it's plugged in. It's made the unit boot up. I'll just show you the car. Range Rover Sport 2009 TDV8 model, so V8 diesel. That's the car. It's quite an old car, but it's like brand new. Everything is everything is just like new. There's no rust on it at all. Anyway, let's keep going. We've got the ignition on, but we've not started the engine. We're just going to see if there's any errors, to be honest. So, and I haven't done this yet, so let's get this in a place where you can see it. So we're gonna, is it touch? No, we're gonna go OK for diagnose, OBD, then it's gonna boot. This is called the Creeder V2 Plus. So it's DTCs in the ECU. There's one, readiness completed, readiness not completed, 7. Maybe it needs to be in the ignition on. So I'm just going to go OK. I'm going to say read codes and see what bad code we've got on there. Exhaust gas recirculation sensor circuit low. So tell me what that is. I think I will start the car. I don't like wasting petrol, but I think I will start it. It literally starts instantly. So let's go escape. I'm going to click OK for now. We'll start from the beginning. Let it process. I mean, this isn't for Land Rovers. It's for any car. So we've got, not really sure what this means. Data stream, Spark. So let's go OK. Read codes, and then we'll see if it erases that code. Same thing. We'll select, go back. If we even know how to go back. Escape. Then we're going to go erase code. Let's see if it does actually get rid of that code. Please try turn ignition with the engine off. Press OK. Please turn ignition on with the engine off. Okay, let's turn the engine off. But it does purr, this car. I mean, it's done 130,000, but you'd never know it. I've done OK. Let's click OK. Now what we do? Right, we've done what it told us to do. Let's just get into the right screen. Right, do I select to the right to make it do that? Sorry about this. Okay, and that's cleared it. So yeah, 7-3, catch you on air. All the best. It's nice when it has no codes.